Hi everyone, it's Lucinda
And Trish.
from the Bee's Knees. I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And back you come right on top of International Tea Day.
Had to be back.
That's right up our street, isn't it?
The funny thing is, in Italy, I did drink one cappuccino every day, and I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm a tea drinker, but over there it just tastes good.
You're not going to start doing that here?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Back to the tea.
Okay.
And it's International Tea Day.
It is. But let's go back to this. When you were away, did you take your little kettle with you and make tea in your room?
We did, but they did have kettles in the rooms over there, because I guess people drink tea.
Yes.
But yes, we do have our travel kettle. Because often you go to hotels in America and they just have a coffee machine. And no,
you can't do tea with that.
Gotta have that Yorkshire tea when you're traveling.
Absolutely, yes.
And we made tea in the room.
Yes.
With our Yorkshire tea bags that we took with us.
Yeah.
Always.
So, I just want to say, you might be wondering why we're sat here with a cat on the table. Because we're having our tea out of such a big teapot. And we wanted one that fitted, and the cat tea cozy is a roomy tea cozy. But here we go, big unveiling.
We have our King Charles coronation
teapot here. I'll sit Mum on that.
Because they are on sale. We have a couple left, but we kind of have a mishmash of products here to talk about our tea.
Yes.
But we have tea every day at the Bee's Knees. It's not a myth. The Brits drink a lot of tea.
Yes.
We bring tea in the morning from home, and every afternoon at 2ish.
It's a ritual, isn't it?
It's a ritual. We have tea. If it's 90 degrees out, we have our hot tea. It's very thirst quenching, isn't it?
Yes. And it keeps us going to the end of the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, some days it does. But
some days there's a two afternoon cup of tea.
Yes.
But whether you're a tea drinker or not, we wanted to just talk a little bit about tea. So what are we drinking?
We're drinking, what did you put in there?
Yorkshire tea.
Oh, so this is the one, we have some fabulous teas here, but are we that adventurous? Sometimes, but mostly we're drinking what we're used to, which is the good old Yorkshire tea. It's a black English tea. You drink it with milk if you want to.
Yeah, that's kind of the favourite here among the girls.
Another one is the PG.
The PG. Donna's actually more of a PG girl.
I would say yes, because most English people are in either the PG camp or the Yorkshire camp.
Yeah.
And then there's the posh people. But...
So it's perfect time. It's 10 in the morning. Why not have a cup of tea? So generally, if we put boiling hot water on the tea bags about 5 minutes ago, so that's perfect steeping time.
Yeah, you better
and
get
if
on
you've
with
got the tea in the pot, you do the milk first.
Mm-hmm.
A touch of milk.
Can I say, please don't drip on this antique English table. I just realised.
So if you've done the tea, if you're doing a tea bag in a cup, which you shouldn't, you should just, even if you have a small teapot, you make it in a pot. I always make it in a pot. Even
at home, you do.
Yeah, like if I'm making a cup myself, I have a small teapot, so I'm a bit of this is a heavy one.
And then the teacup is generally smaller than a mug because you just pour and pour, and you don't leave it sitting there getting cold like you would in a mug.
And that's
just help yourself to a bit more.
And that's the role of the tea cozy is to
don't wipe up the tea.
Is to keep it warm. So if you want another cup, it's going to stay warm. Some people have sugar, like Patricia. I don't.
Don't judge me.
But then you put.
It's only a teeny. Oh, it's a tiny cup.
Then you put your sugar in.
And this is This is like fine sugar as well.
Yeah.
Just have a little teeny weeny bit. Hot that there.
There's nothing better than a hot cup of tea.
We've gone with our Queen Elizabeth II commemorative teacups by Victoria Eggs. I think we have some of these in our sale, don't we? Wait a minute.
Oh, that's a really good cup.
I can't agree until I've tasted it. We discuss every tea we have. We sit there, oh yeah, that's a good one.
Cup of tea.
Or a bit strong, but it's all right.
Too much milk,
Or oh no, the tea's going cold. Quick, slip it back.
We do not ever recommend making tea in a microwave. Sorry, we know that happens. We can't accept that as a way of making tea.
And we learned from our Wittard fabulous guy that it's good to slurp your tea. It improves the flavour. You get a little. Which I just inadvertently slurped, which to me, when I was brought up, was bad manners. But and actually, you just
get the flavour.
It's quite disgusting. But apparently, that's okay, and that's a great way to drink your tea.
And all our customers love our Wittard tea collection.
Yeah.
And we have tea bags, and they're all the plastic free.
Yes.
So this is the English Rose.
Individually wrapped. Some of the boxes are individually wrapped.
So they're like a paper
with a tag.
Paper tea bag.
Whereas the silver ones, this is just a silver foiled pouch of 50. That's your everyday ones if you're drinking it for yourself.
And then obviously we have our wide range of loose leaf teas and everything from your classic English breakfast black tea We have fruit infusions, which aren't inferior tea, but they're very popular, especially in the summer. And you can make these into iced teas too.
Yeah. And the Wittard tea is a little bit elevated from the everyday teas. The loose teas are hand rubbed. They're a bigger tea leaf when you're using it. So it's all about the process of making the tea that brings different qualities. And that one is a better quality.
Yes. And then the green teas don't need to be as boiled. Here they tell you, like the water temperature for boiling, how long you should steep them for or brew them for. There's an oolong here. So they give you all the information, but they all come from the same bush, correct? The camellia.
I've forgotten. They don't. There are various different types, I think, but they all come from the black tea bush. But it's the process they go through that makes them either a white tea or a black tea
or a green tea, and that's also how caffeinated they are.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, but then obviously the classics. But we also carry some from Harney, Harney and Sons Tea, who. They are actually a US-based company, but they make for the royal palaces in the UK.
And their heritage is English.
Their heritage is English.
So we had to go with the theme. We've got the Royal Palace tea, which people do like. And this one has a little rose. Oh, there's only one left. They are what I call the Posh Bag Tea because, look, they're made of like a fabric. There we go. And that's got a rose sort of lovely floral scent to it. That's their posh tea bag, and you just dunk it in there. But one left there.
They're great for gifting, and then they've the beautiful tins.
Can you see with the Royal Palace? And they sell them in the gift shops at the Royal Palaces in England. So absolutely gorgeous.
So yes, I think we're
chug that one up.
But this is a good cup.
Ooh.
We are purists. We do find that our American customers are much more
adventurous
and do the green teas and the oolongs and all the flavoured ones. And we try them and they are good, but
then we just go back to drinking this.
And when you've just grown up drinking it. But what do you usually need with a cup of tea? Have you tried the Shortbread House of Edinburgh yet?
So this isn't what we would normally have. This is a little elevated. This lovely hand rolled shortbread. But hey,
show them the thing. So these are literally, we have a new order coming in, and the email from Rupert at the Shortbread House literally says,
do this.
We are making it and we will let you know when it is ready.
My crumb went in your cup. It's absolutely divine. It's the best shortbread I've ever tasted.
And they're making our next batch as we speak by hand in Edinburgh. And
it's going to take them 3 weeks to make it, and then we'll get it.
Because we got our shipment, and it's weirdly the most popular flavour in all the different shapes and sizes of offerings was the lemon, the Mediterranean lemon.
Yeah,
was very popular. But we do have chocolate chip and orange left, another one. So
it's a bit early for the shortbread.
It is a bit early. Yeah. That's usually in the afternoon.
I would normally, if it's a plain biscuit, I might dunk it in there.
Yes,
that's not posh either. But not a shortbread like this. No.
I'm not a dunker. I have my shortbread on the side. I should have a piece.
Nothing. Now you've opened them, I'm going to eat more. Oh God! Oh my God!
Oh, it's so good.
Hang on.
And this is just the original recipe.
Wait a minute. When I broke my biscuit, a little crumb went. There you go. That was my bit.
Does anybody have any questions for them?
Oh, that's so. Oh my God, that's so good.
I like this morning. Come back off vacation, and I'm just sitting drinking tea.
Yeah, it's about like every other morning, really. I have to say though, by the time I get to work at 9, I've already had 2 cups.
Oh yeah.
And then I bring my big thing of tea. That's for the morning, and then we have the 2 o'clock tea. So that's probably 5 cups of tea a day, and the occasional evening one.
This shortbread is so.
It is.
The PG tips.
We're not overly adventurous ourselves, but we do have a lot. Ones we sell a lot of, the Harney's cinnamon tea, which is not really, you wouldn't find that in England so much, but the cinnamon flavour here, it's a huge seller, and it's the flavour that saved their company when they bought it out. It really brought their company back up from practically bankruptcy.
I'm just swooning over the shortbread.
Don't swoon too far.
But a lot of the Wittard ones, the Earl Grey. I do like a cup of Earl Grey.
Yeah. And it has a bergamot flavour in it, Earl Grey. So
and you don't have milk with that, but that can be refreshing. I did have a couple of cups of those while I was away because it was warm and we didn't really have milk, and the milk's a bit different.
Most teas, and we learnt when Mr. Wittard, we call him, Mr. Teapot, we call him, when he came, and he said most black teas, well, all black teas except for English breakfast tea should be drunk without milk. And it is more refreshing that way, and you catch the flavour much more.
You get the flavours much more, yes.
It's good, and we should start doing that.
Yeah, we should. Do you need a top up?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I can do it.
Look. Oh, the teapot's nice warm. The weather here, by the way, in Massachusetts this week is dire.
Yes.
It's horrific.
It's a nor'easter tomorrow. Yeah.
Nor'easter tomorrow, but not snow. So when we...
That's it, yeah. Oh, I might have to put a bit more. Let's see, this is a dilemma with a sugar. If you've got sugar and you have a top up, then you're going to tiny.
But you probably don't need a little bit more milk. But this is a really nice cup we've got this morning.
Yeah, I love them.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, thanks.